and there's several reports coming through that parts of Port Harcourt are experiencing some floods. Parts of Ahoda East also experiencing some floods. Bayelsa, yes, experiencing some floods. In fact, someone said that some farms have been covered in its totality by floods in the past 2 days. River Nun, yet again, is overflowing its banks. So please, I want you also to use this opinion to exercise restraint. However you can help, please do help out. And for those communities that seem to be a bit distant from government presence, sad to say that it's such a thing does happen. Please, those of you who are there or thereabouts, it is your obligation as a human being. We're not talking about what region you're from, but as a human being, to offer help. And those of you who are here within Port Harcourt, those of you who are within the Port Harcourt metropolis, please do exercise some patience and help hold someone's hand at this very trying time. Landlords are going to be getting a lot of calls. Sadly, the landlords may not be able to do more than maybe promise to maybe raise the levels or something, because in all honesty, we really can't do much about the rains because of the states that our roads and drainages have been placed under in the past years. There's not much we can't expect anything if the drainages are blocked, if the roads are not properly built, and the rain also is going to impede upon the reconstruction and construction of infrastructure across the states. There's nothing we can do. The rain has to stop before work can be done, sadly. But it seems like a repetitive norm. People have been asking for years. We know the rains are going to come. The government has not been proactive, apparently, over the years. Once again, I cannot help but state this. If the desilting of the NTA Mbaba Road down to Rumukuta was not done a few months ago, about 4 months ago, if I'm not mistaken, I wonder what fate could have held for that road, for those individuals today, individuals in those areas today. It's been raining since 2 a.m. So please, landlords, tenants, pastors, everybody, all hands must be on deck for the next few days as we try to help each other out, particularly in this floods. If you can spare, please do spare some food. Those of you who will be able to maybe repair televisions that have gone bad or stereos, please do help. It's a very trying time. I know people need money. We all need money, but we also need each other. So please, I'd like to use this medium once again. Do help out as best as you can. On that note, I'd like to welcome you back. Hello. So I'm taking the story here from the Punch newspaper. This was on the 31st of August. And since then, I've been reading about this scenario because a friend of mine just lived this scenario. A nursing mother, Mrs. Favor, who was, listen to this, detained for 3 months at the Federal Medical Center, Asaba, Delta State, over unpaid medical bills, has been released. Now, Mrs. Otote had for the past 3 months been held in the maternity ward of the hospital after giving birth to a set of twins in the health facility. Now, it was gathered by the Punch reporters that the husband had paid 130,000 naira out of the 480,000 naira bills charged by the hospital management. A source stated that the woman gave birth to twins 3 months ago but could not pay the bills. Now, the situation forced the husband to seek financial assistance from a member representing Ika South constituency in the Delta State House of Assembly, Festus Oko, through Mr. Jerome Ozakpolo, a councillor in the Ika South local government area. The representative personally went to the hospital and cleared the debt of about 285,000 to set the family free. Now, while that was, praised and all of that, the question now came up. So he was able to offset the debt of just one family, but there were a lot of other people. There were many bills. Yes, it's a real thing. It's happening all over. The numbers of people are detained in both public and private hospitals around the world for non-payment of bills. But here's the clincher. All of this happens despite the fact